Hello friends, welcome to Dreamweaver Crocheting with Love. In today's tutorial, I am going to teach you how to crochet a baby socks. This socks I have done for a 3 to 6 months old baby. This I have done using simple stitches like double crochet stitches, and for the upper part I have used front post and back post stitches so that it gives a firm grip as well as a comfortable fit for the baby's legs. It's very easy to do. I'll show you a size chart so that you can make these socks either bigger or smaller as per your requirement. Since we have done this for a 3 to 6 months baby, I have used a 3 mm hook, and the sole length, that means this base length, should measure approximately 4.5 inches for a 3 to 6 months old baby. Now in case if you want to do it for a 0 to 3 month old baby, then you can follow the same pattern as I will be doing, but you need to use a 2.5 mm hook, and the socks base length in that case would be 4 inches. And in case if you want to do in the age group of 6 to 12 months, then accordingly you can go for 3.5 mm hook or a 4 mm hook, and the base length should be 5 inches approximately. By base length I mean this length of the socks. So let's begin the tutorial. So the materials that we need are a 3 mm crochet hook, since I am doing this socks for a 3 to 6 months old baby, a measuring tape in order to measure the base length, and these two color yarns. Here bright yellow would be my main color, and for making the flower as well as the ribbing portions, the ankle and the front portion, I am using this white colored yarn. Initially I will be making a magic circle. Now into this magic circle I need to work 12 double crochets. Now here I am done with the 12 double crochets. Now I need to close the magic circle and slip stitch on top of the first double crochet worked. Now for working the second round, I need to chain one, and into each of the stitches I need to work 2 double crochets. Since we have done 12 double crochet for the first row, so by end of the second row we will be having 24 double crochets. So starting from the first stitch, I will be working 2 double crochets. Again into the next we need to work 2. So just continue working like this till the end of the row. So here I have done with the second row. Now in order to do the third row, I need to chain 1, and the sequence for this row would be working 1 double crochet into the first stitch followed by 2 double crochet into the next. So when you follow this pattern, by the end of this row you will be having 36 double crochets. So just continue working like this till the end of the row. So here I have done the third round and slip stitch on top of the first double crochet worked. So this finishes our base portion of the socks. Now we will be attaching the yellow colored yarn. The sequence for this round is very simple. We need to chain 1 and work 1 double crochet into each of the stitches. So you have to just continue working 1 double crochet into each stitch till the end of the row. So here I have done the first row with this yellow colored yarn, and in total I have worked 36 double crochets. Now you have to follow this row for 6 more times, that is working 1 double crochet per stitch till end of the row, and by end of each of the rows you should have 36 double crochets. Since we have already done one of the rows, we need to work 6 more like this. So just continue working like this for total of 7 rows. So here I have done with the 7 rows and cut my yarn. Now we will be working on the heel portion of our socks. For that we need to join the white colored yarn. So from the place where we have cut the yarn, we need to count 9 stitches to the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. and insert our hook into the stitch and join the white colored yarn over there. Now I need to chain 1 and work 1 double crochet in the same space. Now in total I will be working 18 double crochets. Since I have already done one, I need to work 17 more double crochet into next 17 stitches. So you just continue working 1 double crochet into each stitch for total of 18 stitches. So for the first row of the heel I have done 18 double crochets as I mentioned earlier. Now for the second row we will be chaining 1 and turning our work. Now into the first 6 stitches I will be working 1 double crochet each. So here I have done the 6 double crochets. Now into the next 6 stitches I will be working 1 single crochet each. Now I am left with 6 stitches. So on top of each of the stitches I will be working 1 double crochet each. So in total 6 double crochets. So this finishes our second row of heel. Now in order to work the third row, again chain 1 and turn your work. Again on top of 6 double crochets, I will be working 1 double crochet each. Now we are having 6 single crochets. So we will be clubbing 2 single crochets together to form a single stitch. That means we will be working a single crochet reduction stitch. Since we are having 6 single crochets, so we will be left with 3 sets of single crochet reduction stitch. So first I will insert the hook into the first single crochet, again into the next. I am having 3 loops on my hook, yarn over and pull through all the 3 loops. So this is the first reduction stitch. Again I shall repeat the same into the next 4 stitches. Second reduction stitch. And this is the third reduction stitch. So in total I have worked 3 sets of reduction stitches. Now I am left with 6 double crochets. I need to work 1 double crochet on top of each of the stitches. So in total I will be working 6 double crochets. Now in order to work the fourth row, we need to chain 1 and turn our work. And this will be the final row of our heel. Now on top of the 6 double crochets, I will be working 1 double crochet each. In the center portion, we had worked 3 sets of reduction stitches in our previous row. So we will be skipping the first reduction stitch and working a single crochet into the next stitch. Again we need to skip the next reduction stitch and working 1 double crochet into next 6 double crochets worked in the previous row. So this finishes the heel portion. Now we will be joining the 2 parts together. For that we have to just fold it like this in this way, and then on top of each of the stitches we have 6 double crochet on this side as well as 6 double crochet on this side. So we will be joining the 2 portions. We need to work on the inside portion by using slip stitches. So I will show you how it is done. We need to insert our hook onto the first double crochet of this side and then pull the yarn like this, and then going through both the stitches, we'll be working a slip stitch. Just go through the top of this stitch as well as this stitch and work a slip stitch. So you need to work 6 slip stitches. And then go to the base and just put a final slip stitch and cut the yarn. Now we have worked on the inside portion. We have to just push it on the outer part, and this way your heel portion is done. So I hope it's clear to you. Now when we measure the base length of these socks, it measures approximately 4.5 inches. So this will perfectly fit a baby in the age group of 3 to 6 months as per our size chart. Now we'll be working on the top portion of our baby socks. For that I need to join this yellow colored yarn. So now we need to work the stitches in such a way that we'll be working about 17 double crochets around this heel part and 18 double crochets around this portion. So in total we'll be having 35 double crochets. So I'll just insert the hook into the center portion of this heel. So I need to chain 1 and work 1 double crochet into the same space. Now we have worked 4 rows for the heel. So on top of each of the double crochets working sideways, we need to work 2 double crochets per stitch. So just insert and work 2 double crochet per row. Just keep the yarn tail underneath so that it gets hidden. Now into the next row, again I will be working 2 double crochets. Two double crochets into the third row. So in total for this side I have worked 9 double crochets, that is 2 double crochets per row. So in total 8 double crochets, and the first double crochet that we had worked in the center part. Now since we are having 18 double crochets on this side, so we'll be working 1 double crochet each. That is in total 18 double crochets. So just continue till you reach this point, then I shall tell you how to work on this side. So from here till here I have worked 27 double crochets. In total we need to work 35 double crochets. We are left with 8 double crochets. So we need to distribute them around this so that there are no gaps. So now again for each row we'll be working 2 double crochets. Since we have 4 rows, we'll be working total 8 double crochets. So I've done with the 8 double crochets. Now I'll be slip stitching on top of the first double crochet that we had worked. So I hope this is very clear to you. Now from here on, you can work 2 or 3 rows depending upon how higher you want this portion to be. Since this is a short socks, I'll be working just 3 rows. Now first row is done, so I need to work 2 more rows. So the sequence for working this is very simple. You just need to chain 1 and work 1 double crochet into each of the stitches. Since we have 35 double crochets, so at the end of each row, you will be having 35 double crochets. So just continue working like this for 2 more rows, in case if you are working a short socks. But you can work 4 to 5 rows depending upon how you want the height of the socks to be. So once I'm done with 2 more rows, I'll get back to you and let you know how this ribbed portion of the socks is done. So here I have done in total 3 rows and cut my yarn. So next we'll be working on the ripped part of our socks. This is done using front post and back post double crochet stitches. It is very easy to do. So we'll be inserting our hook into the same place where we have cut the yarn, and I'll be joining this white colored yarn. Chain 1 and work 1 front post double crochet into the same stitch, followed by 1 back post into the next stitch. So the sequence of this row is very simple, working 1 front post and 1 back post alternately till the end of the row. So here I have done the first row of front post and back post double crochet stitches. In total we will be working 5 rows. So the sequence for rows from here on is the same, that is chain 1, work 1 front post double crochet into the first stitch, followed by 1 back post into the next. So you just repeat like this for total of 5 rows. Since the first row is already done, we need to work 4 more rows in the same pattern. So here I have done the ripped portion of our socks and cut the yarn. So this completes our socks. Now in order to make it more attractive, as we have done over here, I will be sewing a flower. The tutorial for this flower is already there in our channel. So I'll just give the link above for your reference. You just go through it and get to know how this flower is done. So in this pair of socks, one I have already done and sewed a flower. So I've done with this flower. I'll just sew it on the socks and get back to you. So this finishes our beautiful baby socks. Instead of flowers, you can also decorate it with hearts or teddy bear face applique or a bunny face applique, whatever is your choice. So that all depends upon your own creativity. So that's all for today's tutorial. I hope you found this tutorial really very useful as well as interesting too. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.